Thanks for joining me. To those of you who know me, no surprise what I'm doing right now. To those of you who don't know me, my name is Maria Scott. I've been a massage therapist for 7 years. I own 2 companies based in food and massage. I have Fully Prep, that is health and wellness. We provide massage, meal prep packages, and nutritional supplements, keeping people at their peak. Then we have Spice Rub. Spice Rub is a luxury in-home date night service where I teach couples how to work on each other. So massage is what I do. This is what I love. So it's only natural that I love to teach. And now apparently I'm going to have to teach not in person, but through the camera. So give me a few videos. I'll get used to it. But right now I'm going to use this first video to not show any techniques at all. This first video is to address what's going on currently right now in massage with coronavirus. I mean, it's the whole reason that I'm having to do this way. So the first thing I want to address is our clients, our lovers of massage. We miss you. We love you. We appreciate you. Feel free to contact me as you start seeing these videos. Ask me for specific videos. I'll make them for you. But stop asking me to slide you into my schedule. Stop trying to figure out ways for me to go against the grain and against the restriction, because I could lose my license. We could both jeopardize our health, mine and yours, and our families. So during this period of time, just let's be patient. Let's figure things out and stop hurting our hearts. During this financial crisis, quit making us turn down money. It's hurtful. It truly is. So moving forward from there, just let's all be safe right now. And part of being safe is you taking these opportunities that therapists like myself are providing you with. We're going to provide you with tons and tons of information online right now. So check out these videos. Learn a little bit about the body. Bring up conversation for you and your immediate family, your significant other. You have a child that's in athletic and in sports. Start using this to help you guys communicate about what you need. So this is actually a great opportunity for all to be had. So right now, this is what we're dealing with. Let's make the best of it. Now, moving forward, once they lift these restrictions that are up, there's going to be one of 2 things that occur. There are going to be therapists who are going to be like myself, ready to figure out the best ways to get back to taking care of our clients in the best way possible. And then you're going to have some therapists that choose to continue to quarantine, totally understandably, for a little bit more extended period of time because of the up-close contact that we have with clients. With that being the case, a lot of you who have been massage enthusiasts for years are going to have to find new therapists. With that being the case, I want you to think of it the same way somebody who's never had a massage before deals with this. And there's going to be a lot of the never had a massage before people coming around. I cannot tell you how many do-it-yourself projects have led people to calling me that I've never spoken with before. So I assure you, once this restriction ends, there's going to be a lot of people coming in for massages, but you want to make sure you're doing it the right way. You are not alone, but make sure you're doing it the right way. So, number 1, this is no time to just be going out willy-nilly and going and getting a massage from anybody that's willing to work on you. You want to make sure that whoever you're dealing with is licensed. You want to make sure that they know all of the standards when it comes to sterilization and sanitation, and just making sure that everything is to the standards it should be, to make sure that you're in a safe environment when you're getting your massages. That's without question. And there's an education that comes along with what we do that makes sure that we know about communicable disease transfer and all of that. So make sure you're looking for licensed and registered therapists. There's multiple different ways to look up therapists. I find the best and the easiest way is just through their state medical board license lookup. If you're registered through the state medical board, it gives you every bit of information from the day they first received their license to when it's expected to expire in the future. So that's very reliable. You can also look up many different insurance companies and make sure that they're insured, because that's also another way to make sure it's a credible therapist. So just make sure that you're dealing with somebody that is going to take your health and their health into the utmost concern. Now, whether you're a old lover of massage or that do-it-yourself project put you in here for the first time ever, I want you to really be considerate of us and make sure that you're giving us every bit of your medical health history. There are things that we know that you don't. So you don't know that you need to tell us these things. And if you don't tell us these things, there are things that we might do for you thinking we're treating you, and it's actually contraindicated and we shouldn't be doing it, but without the proper information, there's no way for us to know that. So, like, perfect example, I always give my clients, when you get a massage, most people seem to write about surgeries. They write about broken bones. They never talk about internal issues. So most people don't know, but if you have renal or kidney failure or kidney diseases, that a lot of times when you get a full body massage, your body can't disperse all of the toxins that we release out of your muscles by squeezing on your muscles. And then it just lays in your body, and it can actually make somebody septic for somebody that can't pass that through traditional urination. So definitely, anything that you have going on with you, let us know. I've had people tell me that they didn't fill out certain conditions because they didn't know how to spell it, and we all get that. But just tell us. We'll fill it out. If we don't know how to spell it, we'll write it phonetically and then we'll know what we meant. But without shadow of a doubt, make sure that you communicate with your therapist every bit of your information that they might need to know. Now, if it's your first time ever or just a new therapist, I would want, matter of fact, honey bunny, do me a favor. I would want you to start and request face up. That way you can have a line of communication. Here, baby, put this underneath your ankles. You can have a line of communication between the two of you, because when you're face down, I know, your back hurts. That's where you want the focus on. We can do a lot of good work on you while you're face up, still affecting your back. But when you communicate with us and we've never met you before, speak for me, baby. Say any little sentences, whatever.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. How you doing?
Okay, well, I sort of kind of heard that, but I also know him well. But if I was working on his legs and further away from it, and it was still kind of muffled, so definitely start face up, build that rapport with your therapist. Here, go ahead. I'm going to have you sit, pull your body down onto the table a little bit further, and then roll your body towards me. Okay, now you're on your back. If I wanted to work on him, I can still work on his back, just like that, still affect his areas that really are of concern of him, but he's still face up. I can put pressure in certain areas, and he can tell me, does that hurt a little bit?
Yes, this hurts a little bit.
Yes, exactly. I can do things and make sure that I can tell, and he's going to communicate. And then the same way, he made a face. You'll make a face. Those are those cues that we can see that we can't see when you're face down. So definitely make sure that you're communicating with your therapist. And the best way to do that with a new therapist is to be face up when you first start out. So that's about the best of it. Like I said, this is very new to me, but I will be continuing to do videos. My next one, actually, I had a friend. She's 17 weeks pregnant. She asked me to make a video for her, so I'm going to have my young man stand in as my pregnant woman.
What?
Yeah. No biggie. We'll discuss this later. But he's going to stand in, and I'm actually going to give her some techniques about what she can do. She's having swelling in her legs and soreness in her legs after standing throughout the day. So I'm going to give her techniques that she can do for herself. and then I'm gonna give her a few techniques that her honey can do for her. But very simple techniques, because you got to be very careful when it comes to pregnancy massage. So I'll definitely make sure I post that next, and you can find it at Fully Prep Meets Spice Rub, and that's at YouTube or Instagram, Fully Prep Meets Spice Rub. And then you can follow my podcast, The Movement, broadcasted by Maria Scott, on Spotify, and it's live on Blog Talk Radio at 2 p.m. on Fridays. So, yeah, you're going to be a pregnant woman for me. Matter of fact, turn the video off for me.